Welcome to Subhuti Miss channel. Like and subscribe. Hello, students. Now we are going to read our third chapter of EVS. That is, the name of this chapter is Water or Water. Okay. First chapter was related with the animals. Second chapter was related with the, tell me, plants. And now third chapter is related with the water. Okay, so already we have learned about plants and animals. Now today we will read this chapter and we will learn about water. Okay, now this is a poem. This poem is written by Shri Prasad. Okay, that last chapter, the plant fairy, in that also one poem we have read. That poem was about leaves, and that poem was also translated in English. That was actual poem is in Hindi. This poem is actual is in Hindi, and this poem is translated into English. Okay, poem name is Water. I will wash my face with water, said Munna to his Nani. We all quench our thirst with water. We all alive because of water. Water has been with us for ages. Its story can fill so many pages. Somewhere it is dew, somewhere it is snow. Steam is also water, as you know. Water has forms so many. That is what say my Nani. The river flow, the waterfalls sing, the water swells in lakes and springs. Life on earth it has brought, watered fields and life they got. But when the water breaks in floods, great misfortune it always works. Now this poem is telling about how we use the water. Okay, so if you know, suppose this circle is our earth, this is our earth, and the if we do 4 part of this circle, this 1 part, 2 part and 3 part of earth is water. Only 1 part of earth will live. Okay, so this poem is talking about what water is giving us, how we use the water. Okay, what are the forms of water. Okay, we use water in washing our face, we use water to quench our thirst. We are alive because of water. Okay, if we are not having water, we will die. Next is, do you know any poem or song on water? Recite it in the class. If you know any other poem about water, on water, then you can sing it and send me on WhatsApp. Voice message you can send. Which are the places mentioned in the poem where we find water? Okay, so which are the places mentioned in the poem? See, in river, in waterfalls, in lakes, in springs, seas, we find the water. Okay, tick the activities for which water is needed. Okay, this you have to do yourself. Which activity need water? Next is, name any 4 activity which you can do without water. Okay, this also you have to write which activity you can do without water, and which activity you cannot do without water. Next is water, more or less. Arrange the following on the basis of the amount of water that is needed for each of the activities. Begin with the activity that needs the most water. Okay, now these are the activity: to bathe, to drink, to clean the house, to water the fields, to knead the dough. Okay, and begin with the activity that needs the most water. Okay, see here which activity will need the most water. I think to water the fields. So first will be this. Next is to clean the house. Second will be this. Next is to bathe. Third will be this. And to knead the dough 4th, and to drink will be 5th. Okay, I hope you understood how you have to do this. Okay, now next we will read. Topic is water. From where you are getting the water. In the poem you read about rivers, waterfalls, lakes and springs. We get water from all these places. From where do you get water? You have to tell. Put around those places that are either in your house or around it. Okay, so these are the places from where you are getting water that you have to circle. Okay, so here I get water in my house from tap. Okay, so I circle this. Have you seen hot water coming out of the ground? Where? If you have not seen, you can search on Google. Does any river flow through your village or city? If yes, write its name. Okay, you have to write the name. Do you know the names of any river? Write their names. Yes, I know some rivers name like Ganga. So you have to write the name here. Ganga. In Tamil Nadu, which river it is? Kaveri. You have to write. Okay, whatever river name you know, that name you have to write. Okay, now these are some activity that you have to at home. Where do you get drinking water from? That answer you have to write here. Do you have to go far to get water? How much time does it take to bring the water? Do your neighbors bring water from the same place? Why do we need to store water? Because there is some limited time. Okay, if you are getting water from the tap or from water motor, then there is some limited time. Suppose 1 hour the water is available in that tap, you can store that water in the water tank or containers, so you can use that water afterwards when the tap water is not available. Okay, next is, who fetches and stores water in your house? Now your parents or your grandparents, that you have to write here. Are there certain people who are not allowed to take water from there? This is the question of discrimination. Okay, so you talk this topic with your parents. Now next is, color the pictures of those containers which you use for storing water. Some containers are here. This is bucket, this is a vase or pot like, this is a can, this is a pot, jug, this another pot, this also small pot. Okay, which are the container which you use for storing water. Okay, in your notebook draw pictures of any other container which is used for storing water in your house. This activity do it your EVS note. Okay, next is, take a look at the pictures. If we fill them with water, which will contain the least water, which will contain the most water? How could you tell? Here, which will contain the least water and which will contains the most water? I think this container will contain the least water. Okay, this bucket size and this can size are almost same. Maybe it may happen that in this bucket, this can and this pot contains same quantity of water. Okay, so next is, Chutki is confused. Why she is confused? Let us find out. Hiren and Chutki were feeling very thirsty. Their uncle gave both of them mango panna in steel tumblers. Okay, these are steel tumblers. And what is this? This is mango panna. This is a kind of drink. Okay, but Chutki wanted the drink only in a glass tumbler. Okay, she wanted the drink in a glass tumbler. Her uncle poured the panna into a glass tumbler. Now this is the glass tumbler. But Chutki was not happy. She complained, "Uncle, you have given me less panna. What do you feel? Did Chutki's glass tumbler have less panna? See here, this is steel tumbler, both are steel tumbler, and this is glass tumbler. Okay, now same quantity is poured in this glass tumbler. This steel tumbler and this glass tumbler contains the same quantity of mango panna. Okay, don't think that this size is large, so this is carrying large amount of mango panna, okay, and this is carrying small amount of mango panna. No, this is not like that. Both are having same quantity of mango panna. Because of the shape, it is shown that it may be less, but no, both are equal in quantity. Now next is, given in the grid are some places where water is found. Find 7 of them and put around each. One has already been done for you. Okay, so here it is waterfall, next is lake, sea, rain, pond, okay, tap, well. Next is, in every row put a circle around one that is different from the others. Also tell how it is different. That river, mountain, lake, pond, spring. Okay, how it is different. See, river, water is there in river, lake, water is there, pond, water is there, spring, water is there, but mountain, no water. Okay, so mountain is different. So like this you have to do another 3 and put the circle which is different. Okay, next is fun with colors. Take a paper and fold it in the middle. Now unfold it and put some drops of different colors on it. Fold the paper again and press it. Unfold the paper. Look what you have made. Now see, this is very nice activity. You have to do this with colors. Okay, take a paper and in the middle you have to fold it, and after that you have to unfold it. After that you have to put some drops of colors. Okay, then again you have to fold the paper. Okay, and after again folding the paper you have to press the paper. Okay, after that you have to unfold. You will be see a kind of painting, same pattern which is in this half space, the same pattern will be in the another half. Okay, in this kind of painting it is called blot painting. Okay, this is called blot painting. And one thing I tell you, that this same activity is in 5th standard also. Okay, and in which subject can you tell? In mathematics subject. Okay, you will see this painting in 5th standard also. This kind of paintings are called blot painting. Okay. Okay, now we have completed the explanation of this chapter. We have read this chapter. I hope you will like this explanation. Thank you. Bye bye.